that emboldens her too, by the way. That's emboldening her. Candace Owens is not some ravishing beauty. She looks like, this awkward sophomore in college. It's not anything great there. What you doing is looking around at the aged out little old ladies at the conservative convention. Okay, compared to them, she's a dime. But you ain't got no choices. So, fellas, come on now. Come on. In the chat room, JC, if you post that again, I'm going to have you kicked out of here. You keep posting the same stupid thing. What, you got Tourette's? Nobody cares what her husband has gotten. By the way, you know how stupid you sound? White men divorce they black bed wenches all the damn time. And she not gonna get nothing because if her income is high enough, she can't get anything for that. And by the way, you don't have any real insight into their finances, so knock it off. You don't know what they have or what they don't. What you do know is he could drop her any day now and keep rolling. Now that we do know. What the hell do you think? You think his money is hers? Do you think that's the way the court system works? Some of these folks here sitting right here next to me, he rich. You don't have any clue what his finances are. Trust me. No, I don't trust you. No, no. You don't even know. Well, I think it is. You don't know anything. And furthermore, it doesn't matter. If he drops her tomorrow, she's gonna splatter like an egg on the sidewalk. And he gonna keep it pushing. She can have the house, she can have the kid. He's going to go find him a white woman so he can reintegrate himself back into white society. Call from area code 941. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is the Deacon calling from Palmetto, Manatee County. And if Candace Owens want to come back to some soul pole, I got it. The Deacon right here putting his chance in. Because she's a beautiful woman.
What in the hell's the matter with you?
I'm going to tell you. She ain't got no BBL. She got a natural hair. She ain't got no white woman wig on. And you ain't going to see her at Walmart with a light blonde wig, a khaki and lacy wig.
You'll just see her. No, you'll just see her on Fox News defending the police gunning us down. So no, you won't see her at Walmart with a fake wig. You'll see her on Fox News next to Sean Hannity congratulating the police for shooting us.
Oh, but I'm gonna tell you one thing about her though, it's just like I think with her look and just her style, she turned me on because I'm used to Glorilla type chicks over here in ugly ass Florida. So yes sir. So when Candy come in on that Fox News talking real good and intelligent, and she looked like her feet smell good, the woman looking tight into the Deacon. I hold her hand, I'll be a voice rocket stepdaddy. Oh, yes, sir. And the detailer, she come on back home. Come on, get the soul pole from the Deacon. I ain't got nothing but love for you, Miss Candace.
Brother.
Now, my money ain't worth a damn. Now, I got a 3-digit income but God dog it, that Social Security check still comes. And yes, sir, the Deacon sell Viagra every month. God dang it.
Brother, I gotta ask you. Brother Pastor Deacon Dr. Doug, I gotta ask you. Reverend Brother Pastor Deacon Dr. Doug.
Talk to me.
Brother, how old are you again?
The Deacon 45, but really 62.
I'm about to say, brother, you sound like you about 70 years old. Now, I hate to besmirch a woman's honor, even if that woman is Candace Owens.
Go ahead.
Brother, what you gonna do with a 34-year-old?
See, the Deacon gonna virginize. See, she haven't had no good soul pole since '96 when Tupac died. So
but brother, I'm scared. I'm scared you gonna have a cardiac arrest. What you gonna do with a 34-year-old?
Oh boy, it's a lot of things we gonna do. We ain't going to the library though. We going to that house. I live in the efficiency. So boy, I'm gonna take old Miss Owens there. We gonna ride the big Cadillac. I got that dead president Cadillac. You know the one that remember when old dog came home from the army and the lady knew how to have good freaking sex. That's the kind of Cadillac I got. A Johnson big
But
Cadillac.
brother,
So we gonna ride with the.
what about the Medicaid and the arthritis?
Oh boy, look at here. The deacon got a little bit of big gay medicine now. The only thing I get a Charlie horse in that left ass cheek, but I know how to take a little. Yes, sir. I got the lower tabs and them good Percocets, to make my nature feel good. So yes, sir. But I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm Muhammad Ali when I goes in there. Oh yes, sir. And I want Miss Candace. I've been liking her. That woman attractive. I like a woman with an ugly ass Thelma from Good Times How Do. It just turned me on. And then she got a natural neck. If you look at the back of old Miss Owens' neck, remember when she had the White Lives Matter t-shirt on? Oh, when her and Kanye West, I like the way her backside looked. I want a woman with an eighth-grade backside, because some of these women with these big-ass BBLs, some of them stink. And they too big, brother. A woman got a milk crate ass back there, and I'm tired of looking at this. How your head little? You got a little old lemon head, but your backside big and coordinated. So yes, son, and your feet little. These chicks shaped like Pepsi bottles, 2 liters. I want me a natural born woman. Yes, sir, brother, with small A-cup breasts. I don't want her to look like no white boy in the chest, and she don't need to look like Michael Jackson, but she keep her natural color. And boy, the deacon gonna have a good time. You hear me? Oh man, we might even go to the reparations, goddamn, the parade, whatever. Yes, sir, cause it's time, and I know she easing back over here. So Miss Candace, if you listening, the deacon throwing his shot out. Now his check ain't worth the damn. The check got on life support, but boy, he got other good things that you will love. So again, brother, y'all don't need her. I take her, goddamn it, and she clean too. Her feet look like they smell good. But brother, yes sir. Anything else too, brother Blake, before the deacon gone? Cause you done got me excited. Praise the Lord.
Okay, well, thank you very much here, brother. Here, it's just that nigga got to take out a payday loan to take her on a date. He'd have to go down to the corner of 5th and Elm so he can go ahead and panhandle some money to take her out, brother. It's not going to hit the way you want it to, brother. It's not going to hit the way you want it to. It's just... What the hell are you going to do with a 34-year-old? It's just sit there and look at her and hope nothing too bad happens. He thinking it's going to be an amusement park ride. It's going to be more like a car wreck. It's like, oh, wait a minute, she got a firmer grip than I do. He going to figure, oh, she got a firmer grip than I got. Whoa. Oh, this could go bad. Call him Airco 404. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from? Call from Airco 404. Last try. You're on live.
It just gives an idea of what black people got to go through as far as us getting sold up the river for a piece of ass and everything. I'm really, it's really sad to hear that, you know what I'm saying, all these men are calling in, you know, knowing that this woman will stand on your grave and talk shit about you and say that you should have been complying when the police was trying to arrest you or shoot at you when you were unarmed. And they still talking about, yeah, she look good, you know, she sound good, she speak good, this and that. This woman was literally spit on your damn grave and not even think nothing about it. And it's crazy that these people calling up talking about, you know, I still hit it. It don't make no sense to me, Uncle Jay.
Well, I mean, look, but that's also a good thing. It is good that they put their chips on the table. Look, I'm not that fella telling folks to hide what they think. I've never been that dude. I want everybody to fly their banners openly. I want all the coons, the suckers, the simps, the individuals who will sell us out for a peck on the cheek from a bed wench. I want all of them to throw their banners up, throw their flags up, and let it be known. That's what I want.
Right.
I want everything up top on the bricks, because here's the thing. If we don't see it, a lot of folks don't believe it. And I want you all to understand that is what emboldens her. Because she sits up there and tells the white folk behind closed doors, see, that's how easy it is. See, they don't have any cohesion. They don't have any principles. That's how easy it is. That's why I'm here with you, Zaddy, because that's how easy it is to break those black men. See, so it's very important that we understand that that's a real thing. That's not our imagination. It's not just a talker. There is an element that does that. And once you accept and understand there's an element that does that, you'll stop overlooking it. And so when we reference her, I was talking about that before, when fellas in the talking about, oh, she looked like this and looked like that. Not a word about her damn policies. Not a word about it. So these are fellas who ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing to bring. Don't have anything to offer. And they would sit up here and sleep with the damn alley cat if it would slow down long enough and stop hissing at them. So we just need to understand that that's really what's going on. These guys are really out there representing. They really are saying those things. They're really on Facebook and Twitter sitting up here saying, I don't give a damn if she hate black men. If I can lay up, and if that's the height of his aspirations, dude, you'll get killed doing that. Let's see what finds out. All I can say, welcome to your Darwin Award. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Let me get call from Air Code 703. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Mike from Alexandria, Virginia.
Mike from Alexandria, what's on your mind?
So I'm about to repeat the sentiments of the last caller. I wasn't even planning to call up, but after that just string of callers that basically like just sold their soul for like an average looking chick. Forget even looks in general. It don't matter if she looked like Lauren London. This like woman has gone on record defending Trayvon Martin getting killed, defending George Floyd getting killed, and you brought it up to them, and he completely bypassed it like it didn't mean anything. Well, yeah, I mean, she got some like, bro, what is going on right now? Like on your other channel, we hear you talk about how desperate some of these dudes are for sex, but you're right, it really puts into perspective. They'll really sell us like out for a little average chick, just anything.
Well, the reason why I do this is because you cannot truly understand what it means to be on code until you are brutally assaulted by what it means to be off code. You can't truly understand it until you get here. And you see they really will go this far. These kind of fellas really will do this kind of thing. They will literally sit here and break bread with your enemy. And here's the crazy part, brother. Here is the insane part of this. They have absolutely zero probability of what they fantasizing about ever happening. They are sitting here selling their souls and denigrating themselves for a picture on Instagram or YouTube that they have zero chance of ever fulfilling the fantasy. So what I'm saying is these are the ultimate daydreaming dudes out here. They have no chance whatsoever of ever getting close to her in any way, shape, form, fashion, or manner. If you got hit by a car, she wouldn't call 411, much less 911. So understand that that's just how serious it is.
Let's put that.
Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight here. Let me get call from area code 832. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, you hung up on me, man. But let me say this, man. Dude, those calls are wrong, bro. Come on, man. Jason, 25% of the males on your audience, they will subscribe to our OnlyFans if they have the opportunity. Am I right? Hello?
Nigga, please.
Go to sleep. Caller from area code 571. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Shakir. I'm calling from Arlington, Virginia.
All right, Shakir from Arlington. What's on your mind?
I wasn't going to call in tonight either. But this whole thing, do you realize accountability? We can't really call people to account like we should. You know, Black Lives Matter. Those people, those women that stole that money, if they were in communist China, they would have been put to death. And when people sell us out, they, you know, we have no way of exacting that punishment. You know, I mean, just think about that. If they had done, and over in China, what they did with that money, no question, they would have been put to death. That's how serious this is. I'm out.
Thank you very much for giving us a call here tonight. I mean, these fellas sitting up here caping for Candace Owens' sex appeal. Do you realize how dry your life has been if that's what you're reduced to? Do you realize that? And then talk about what the rest of us would do.
Nigga, please.
Just because your standards are that low and you're that cheap and you're that easy to buy, that doesn't mean the rest of us are. Y'all niggas crazy. I be all over that. Y'all niggas nutty. Hey, if you want to know why it is that every once in a while you see a black male get took off in the woods somewhere and he's dead under some mysterious circumstances, okay. Oh, come on with us, Leroy. All right. Yeah, that's right. Rest of these niggas don't understand. They don't get it. Oh, by the way. Hey, do y'all remember the truck driver? The truck driver who was where? In South Texas? He told us he was going off with the 2 or 3 Latino women that night. Remember, I was trying to warn him. I'm like, hey, bruh. You don't even know them like that. Trying to convince me that everything's okay and everything's sweet and ain't no racism and this, that, and the other. I'm like, hey, do you even know these women? Not really, we just met, but it's okay. Hey, bruh. What in the world? So y'all notice we ain't heard back from him yet either. A little ominous, but by the way, hey, we ain't heard back from him yet neither. Okay. Before I go any further here, shout out here to Andrea Roberson in the super chat, along with everybody else here. Big shout out here to Alan Lloyd. We thank you very much for your support here tonight. Sean, Mark, B. Walter, Sean, and everyone else. I'm going to take a couple more phone calls here. Let me get caller from area code 646. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Onan from Queens. What's going on, Jason?
Onan from Queens. What's on your mind?
So there was an interview that Candace did with Mark Lamont Hill, and during the interview, the situation with George Floyd was brought up, and she said that it would make more sense if the cops were to turn around and protest black men because of all the apparent assaults that were taking place against police at the hands of black men. And when she said that, that just solidified her place in coon history as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I'm one of the brothers who actually did think that she was kind of cute back in the day. You know, but I'm not out here just thinking with my little head. I'm out here thinking with my big head. And I got to see things for what they are. You know what I mean? So that coon caller that called out, you know, with all this preaching and proselytizing and speaking in tongues about what he's going to do with Candace Owens and all this other stuff, I get it for what it is, but at the same time, it's like what you said before, you got to let people like that speak and let Dave, you know, just let Dave flag fly so you know how to identify them and just get them out of the paint. So we could get some real purpose done, and I'll land there. So be one, brother.
Brother Onan, you
yes, sir.
You used to think Candace Owens was.
Hey, you
really,
know what?
brother?
I'm not even gonna hold you. I actually think she is kind of cute. I'm not a fan of her politics,
brother Onan. Brother Onan, and you know what's coming next. Brother Onan, are you still bisexual, or was this conversion? Or what?
Nah, I still am. No, I'm not running away from nothing.
Okay.
I still am. I'm just staying in opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, look here. If I can hook you two up, nigga, I'm doing it tonight. If I can do that, I'll throw a little few dollars at that one. I'll throw a few dollars at that one. Oh, trust me, I'll see if I can help finance that one for you. I'll throw a few dollars on this. So it's just, all I can say is let that speak for itself. Let that speak for itself right there. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. I'm like, So she's had to fight and scrap and scrape for it, and they sitting up here, your man, Candace, is sitting up here making a lane for the girl they're going to replace you with. So I think it worked out for them. Candace is gone. They hurt her image, so she doesn't get to take the benefits of being with Daily Wire with her. They slide Pearl up in there. They'll get some token Negro to be symbolically replacing Candace, but that's not going to be what they're going to. What they're going to find out with Pearl is that they overpaid. Now, that's going to be the reality for them. They're letting her YouTube numbers from 2 years ago fool them into believing that that's what she still is. So what she's going to do is try to make a deal, get a bag, and later they're going to realize she's not coachable, she's not upgradable, she's not smart enough to get good on this. What you see right now is the best she's ever going to be, and you overpaid. You overpaid. It's going to be Ryan Leaf all over again. You overpaid. She can't deliver what you all actually want her to deliver. She can't do it. I'll let you have the last word.
Well, I will say these two things. Real quick. I think I think that Candace, she was actually the Shannon Sharp over there at the Daily Wire, so they're not going to be able to replace her. Number two, I want to see her and Dr. Umar have this head-to-head showdown. I want to hear that. Number three, now we know Candace, she getting old, and she really a slut. She married a white man because he had a lot of money. But you got to keep it 100, Jason Black. Tell me you wouldn't smash the health off GP.
No.
Okay. All right. Hey, man. B-boy.
Get this nigga out of here. Let me tell y'all, no joke, stuff like that, that's what emboldens her. If she feels like men don't really mean it when they criticize her, then she's like, oh, you just jealous you can't get with this. And just understand. The school, that environment certainly doesn't help, but the parents are in line with it.
I 100% agree with that. I think a lot of times when parents do choose to send their kids to an all-white school, something's wrong with the parent in the first place. Because you're sending your child someplace they're going to be all day where you don't even know what's happening to them. You don't know if what these teachers are saying, what the other students are saying.
But once again, it's an error. There's an error there. No, you do know what the teachers are saying. That's the thing. You do know. That's the whole reason for sending them there. They know what the teachers are saying.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Why would a black person that understands, why would they even send their child to that type of school?
Because, quote, I want my kids to excel in this. She's turned out exactly the way her parents wanted. Take a look at it from their perspective. Take a look at what she's doing. She's internationally known. Even if she's not famous, she's infamous. So from their perspective, she's married and got kids, and she's quote, very successful. So as far as a coon lineage is concerned, mission accomplished. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Take it from their perspective. From their perspective, mission accomplished. Everything's all good. Thumbs up. Everything's going according to plan. Call from area code 864. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Is this sleep apnea nigga really sitting on his phone? He sure is. If there's somebody in the 864 area code who knows some Bookman built nigga who called me up and fell asleep on the damn phone, go slap him across the back of the head and wake his ass up. I mean, this nigga is out like a light. Oh, he got a little simp ass snore too. Oh, can you imagine being with this in bed, ladies? Oh, I'm going there, nigga. Can you imagine this? How you gonna tell me you got an all-true man and he's snoring like a hoe? I bet you he weigh about 400 pounds too. What? I bet you's a great big ass nigga with a little old snore to him. This big tiny, built looking like Bob Sapp. In bed like Bob Sapp, the sheet ain't even big enough to cover his feet. The big old sheet, but he's so big it can't cover his feet. It just covers him from about the middle of his chest down to halfway through down his knees. It's just this the life he living. He's laying on his back. He don't even remember what he was watching on TV when it happened. It just. There's some woman out there, this your dude. I ain't get him off the damn phone. This is all right. Caller Miracle 321, you're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Jason, this is Antoine from Orlando, Florida. Great broadcast. What a lady earlier, exactly what you said. As you know, I'm from Florida, so I'm used to these Caribbeans and other people from other backgrounds. Their parents teach this to them. We all heard about, don't associate with Black Americans. What they don't tell you is not only that, but they worship white people. So is that guy? She Candace right way. You know what I'm saying? They do this. My daughter's half Haitian. I have to instill this stuff into her. Her mom not doing that. I have to do it. You know? And they put their kids in white schools. That's why you ever see a black kid get messed up, and you're like, how that happened? They're usually coming from a Caribbean or an African background. But back to Candace, I think what she kind of banked on, because she's around these white supremacists, and I know I listen to Tariq, and you see how they have these white supremacists come on his Twitter thing or whatever, and they say, oh, it's really the Jews or whatever. I think she really got caught up in that. I think they hyped her up that it's really the J people, and she can talk that trash, and they're not gonna, like you said, they're not gonna step with her.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think there were two things that emboldened her. Number one, all those years talking trash about us. Number two, I guess she told herself that hanging with Kanye and that Kanye has really been able to tread water very well in the last 6 months. He's been treading water very well. Okay, but that's the result of a 20-year career. So he's got a fan base that doesn't really care about some of the wacky stuff he says and does. They don't really care about that. Candace doesn't have that. So if she's sitting there looking at Kanye and thinking that that's some type of equivalence to what her life is or what her status is, that would be a huge error on her part to make. So I think that those two things together, she started to tell us she got some star power. She's heading towards 40. And I think that she really wants to be, Candace Owens wants to be a celebrity. I wanted to let you all know, this is the thing I want to tell you all about before. Candace wants to move a little different now because Candace wants to be a celebrity. She's heard all these people talking about, oh, you cute and this, that, and the other. She wants to get that shine. The zaddy she with, ain't really hitting like it was. His attention isn't really satisfying her. She wants to get some of that raw sexual energy and attention. And so she's branching off into places where she thinks it's safe to compete for that. You're standing next to Kanye West, so now you got all these people, lights, cameras, and whatnot. So you're getting a level of shine from an avenue direction that you weren't previously getting it from. That's what I think caught her. I think she's looking at 34 years old, and she really wants to have a run as being the popular girl just on looks and sex appeal. She really wants to have her run. She doesn't want to, okay, you appreciate me for my brains and stuff. Okay, I need you to appreciate me as a woman. I'm trying to get that little medal. And I think that's what she's going for now. And she's going all out for it. But she made a detour. And a detour because of the folks she was hanging out with, and she got emboldened because of her proximity to them. And she was totally oblivious to who she worked for.
Oh, yeah. No, you're absolutely correct. You know, one last thing. I meant to say this, but I forgot about the whole situation, how people are taught from the diaspora when they come here. And I had one that come from the same place Candace people told me when I'm trying to school him on white supremacy. He's like, you black people are jealous of white people. They really tell them this when they're growing up. They think everything we say is that we're jealous of white people. This is real. We have to understand how these other groups think. And as you listen to Candace, you can tell that's how her parents taught her.
Now she's out here with the mistaken notion that she's an honorary white person, and they just showed her brutally. No, you're not. Do you all think that this Jewish rabbi would have talked that way to Megyn Kelly? Do you all think that he would have talked that way to Megyn Kelly? Do you think that he would have talked that way to one of the Fox News hosts? Do you think he would have, the white women, do you think he would have talked that way to them? Calling from area code 251, you're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing, Jason? It's Kevin from Mobile.
All right, Kevin from Mobile, what's on your mind?
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Now, you grew up, you was a wrestling fan. Do you think Candace could just be going through a face turn? You know how, like, Big Boss